Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Lucis for the continuation of our Fall of the Republic 1.0 playthrough as the Galactic Republic. In this episode, we are kind of going to be focusing on the Western Reaches areas, but first we are going to send some extra forces up to Mimban, and send these Sullust forces up to Meccas, which is going to be our first target here. Let's get you guys over here. And we got some forces going for Dantooine, which I don't think we're going to be able to do that much about. But I think, yeah, that's probably going to be the subjugators and stuff. So we'll just let them have that. For those watching on YouTube, this is being recorded live on Twitch, so I'll be trying to answer some Twitch questions as they come up in chat. But, oh, there we go. What is it? Is it just the one? I don't think it's the one. Yeah, it's the same fleet as last time. They can have that planet. Soronius is asking, any plan to model a devastation, put it as a story event? That'd be kind of a neat mission. So we do plan to do devastation at some point, but it will... I don't know when exactly that'd become a priority. It's, we're getting to the point where that kind of, like, supplementary stuff is closer to being a priority in Fall of the Republic, but not quite there yet. Alright, we're just going to let them do whatever they want up there. We tried having the Ord Trasi Gravlix Med and Dantooine sector handle itself, but it didn't work out very well. So we've got Anakin's forces coming down. We'll probably just invade Meccas first, and then supplement them with Anakin's forces. So we'll go in right now. We're going to take all these planets in the south here, and that'll free us up to move north again. Let's get some artillery, some U, an ATTE, more clones, some ATPTs. Let's get down. Let's just send some troops down there. No, you were supposed to go down there.
Construction complete. We've captured an abandoned mining facility. Mining facility destroyed.
Alright, thank you for bringing that down straight to us. That's kind of handy, to be honest. Okay, let's go back up to that landing zone. Alright, let's get these spiders down. Don't want to lose you. And let's get an AV turret there. We'll get an AI turret down there. I want to mostly go north, but I want to make sure that we're not going to lose our artillery to this stuff. Just kind of floating in.
Turret constructed. Construction complete. Unit destroyed. Unit destroyed. Unit destroyed.
Turret set. Turret ready. Turret online.
Construction complete.
Alright, nobody crouch anymore. Everybody just run up. Be risky.
Unit destroyed.
Alright, can you nail this from over here? So close. Can you all nail this from over here? Octoptaras used to kind of be in the same boat as the A6 Juggernauts, where they were almost invincible for a while.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright, we tricked them.
At maximum unit capacity, base is under attack.
Yeah, can you just crush that? There we go. No, you don't need to turn around. You're fine. Bring in some SD6s. Alright. We'll probably actually get the sensors on one of these guys. Go on up there. Get us a nice sensor. We all know sensors are the best units in the game. What he's asking, any chance for a new turret model to make a difference between the CIS and Republic? There will be new turret models at some point. Same thing with buildings. They'll hopefully start being more of a focus in the future. That'd probably be prioritized somewhere around the first major batch of Revenge stuff being done. Like, we're done the core rosters for the Republican CS, which doesn't mean we're done adding stuff to them. Just that we have like the main units you'd typically expect from a Clone Wars mod. There's still plenty of other stuff we plan to add, but our focus was largely on getting these rosters for the CIS and Republic to where they are. Now that they are where they are, we'll be able to get them somewhere else other than just where they are. And that'll also mean being able to spend more time on some of the stuff that doesn't impact gameplay as directly, just the aesthetics on structures and turrets and stuff. That's more thematic. So those will eventually start looking different. Alright, we can actually just keep going over here. Playing at the Maelstrom for the Republic. Yep. That's just another one that takes longer because needing a design. We have a kind of general idea of what it's going to look like. We have a kind of rough concept for it. We'll be fleshing it out from that. Alright, there's one Octoptara left. Yeah, you can go kill these turrets before the infantry get in there. Kill the turret before it kills the rest of you. I don't know why they're all missing that. The lat wasn't really doing much to it. There we go. Meccas is now ours. Pretty epic. And we got Anakin's forces coming in.
Planetary control achieved.
Let's send...
Construction complete.
No, we'll use this fleet in the north. These guys can kind of get their last work in down here. Okay, Ramus over here.
Adjusting course.
Beginning construction.
I
read you.
Where the lore were PDF
Adjusting
dreadnoughts
course.
converted into carriers. Don't remember seeing that anywhere. I mean, the specific
On the move.
classifications tend to be just
Received. Proceeding.
giving
Heading to destination.
new classifications to things,
Moving ahead.
Choose your
or
reinforcements.
giving more specific classifications to things.
Adjusting
But
course.
dreadnoughts basically
On
do
the
everything
move.
at different
Received.
points.
Proceeding.
So, kind of just turning those
Heading to
into
destination.
more concrete things.
Loaded.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Let's move this bucket. Ready to update orders. Fixing course.
Poorly acclimated, get in there and help Frozen Boris.
Yes.
Give me your oxygen is coming in.
Proton
And we can
bombs
probably
in
just
the
go straight in that way.
Cannon firing.
Bring in a Venator Star Destroyer. Separatist Bane. Get Carricked. Count Carrick. What's on second? We do have a Who's on first. I don't know if Who's on first is actually in this fleet, though. I know, was it more in T78 that picked that?
We've lost the missile launcher. I copy. Cruiser here. Air cruiser, standing by.
Get up there.
Lost you on the sensors. Hold this position until you return.
Destroyer holding. Let's run this gauntlet. Your orders? Destroyer at station keeping. All lights are green. Missile destroyer here.
As far as like what was specifically referenced for it, I don't know exactly
Ready. Vectoring now.
offhand.
Adjusting course.
Cruiser ready for combat.
Ready to update orders.
Ready to deliver. Where are we headed?
The visuals are largely things that like Connor
Yes. Locking on
Connor
target.
decided on. I don't think the visuals for the Dreadnought carrier are
Decoding transmission.
based on anything specific, but it's basically just making enough room in a Dreadnought to be able to carry as many fighters as they're shown with sometimes,
Charging generator.
and in a way that's visually obvious for
All stations ready.
players.
Let's move this bucket. Destroyer ready. We'll level them. Destroy 'em. Destroyer holding. All crew accounted for. Loading ordnance. We'll win this. Locking on target. We'll beach them. Fixing course.
All right, you guys can retreat if you really want to. When Thrawn's Revenge 3.0 comes out on Thursday, will there be the Yuzon Vong as a playable faction? The Yuzon Vong haven't been added yet. There are no new factions in 3.0. When we add a new faction, there will be a lot of information on them. They wouldn't just be added out of nowhere. So you'll have plenty of warning when there's new factions like that. So let's get this fleet more up north. I feel like Pellion's going to need that help. So we're going to send them up to Ithor.
Decoding transmission.
Beginning construction.
Beginning
Building
construction.
under construction.
We're probably going to call in some anger there at Dathomir.
Construction complete.
Oh, we need to get moving on Kariva.
Invasion commencing.
Job's not over yet.
Choose your reinforcements.
Right, artillery, Yoda.
Defensive positions.
At maximum unit capacity.
How's the good part?
Building started.
Yes. Good ready.
Okay, Yoda, give us the vision. So, for abilities like Battle Meditation, there's unfortunately a bug that can sometimes happen where it can cause the game to crash. This is basically an Empire at War issue where the game, the way particle abilities work,
Complete.
can sometimes lock up the game. I think it just like spams the particle out and then the game crashes. It's something that you can see with like Concentrate Fire even in the base game, so like the Akbar ability. I think even Thrawn's assault ability in Forces of Corruption. So it's a really annoying thing, and it kind of cuts back on what you can do in some of the areas. So we're going to be trying to figure out ways we can get those abilities in more reliably. Save Pestage will in the future be removed when you do Order 65.
Unit destroyed. Choose your reinforcements. At maximum unit capacity.
Each artillery shot is taking out a lot of their infantry. There's still a lot more.
Choose your reinforcements.
I think we're just going to want to bring down clones.
At maximum unit capacity.
Over here, I am.
Unit destroyed.
You guys go for the vehicles. Yoda's going to kill the infantry for us. Alright. It's pretty rough, but I think we can start going now. Fordo, you know, we did figure out what was going on with Fordo's lat. I temporarily pushed a hotfix yesterday, but then there were some reports of the game crashing, not related to Fordo, but just in case I accidentally pushed a file that I didn't mean to push, I reverted it. So we know why Fordo breaks, and I was hoping that we'd be able to do a hotfix for that, but it was not cooperating for whatever reason.
Yes, sir. We're right on schedule.
Sensor node constructing.
You guys back off.
At maximum unit capacity.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
You have grown. Bombers reporting in.
Locking on. We secured a landing zone.
Alright, you guys keep doing that. No, actually, you can go for the vehicles. You guys can help Yoda with the infantry right now. And Yoda, I think, is the only Jedi that can berserk into vehicles, so he's actually really strong for that.
Sensor node constructing.
Oh, more clones getting run over.
At maximum unit.
At some point after this started, all factions were made to scatter from crushers rather than just staying there, getting run over.
A nobler cause you should consider. The siege goes well.
All right, let's
Jedi have come for training, did you?
let's go win this.
No pride in destruction. Yes, General. I don't know, General. Answer. We must fight. After a break, you should hide. If fight, I
All right,
must.
let's go here.
The siege goes well. Yes, sir. Boom, boom. Standing by.
We've secured a landing zone.
Together, we must fight.
Acknowledged. Ahead to that position.
You said not to wander off. It was,
The other stuff is just economic structures.
Losing ground in Sector 4. Repeat, losing ground in Sector 4. Encircle them, we must.
The Arclat is having some struggles taking that down. I think we can get the bombing run on it. And there we go. We got him. So there's Kariva.
Achieved.
Constructing.
Building
The
under
plan for the
construction.
episode is well underway.
Construction complete. Tactical battle imminent.
Alright, we've got Dara, and then it's like Tibrin, Mustafar, Utabao.
Reporting in.
Choose your reinforcements.
Fixing course.
Oxygen.
On course. As you wish, General. Destroyer at station keeping.
You can kill the rest of that. You're just gonna focus on the goal ones for us. Ooh, that could have been risky.
Destroyer here. Ready to face the enemy, my liege.
I need to figure out more stuff to do with the channel points on Twitch. Like, I need to do a lot of kind of branding update stuff on all the channels. But
Charging generator.
I have been using Twitch a lot more recently than I did for a lot of last
Choose your
year.
reinforcements.
Destroyer ready. I copy. Missile destroyer reporting in. Yes, sir. Ready to deliver. Moving into attack position. Destroyer holding.
The main thing is like graphics for Datapad, but I do want to do a new channel logo
Triumph. Loading ordnance.
for Corey Loses and Corey's Datapad,
Ready. Let's run
so that there's
this
something a
off.
bit more consistent for me.
Your orders? Ready to update orders. Vectoring now. All lights are green. Yes. Adjusting course. Loading.
Why do the Separatists have Gozantes? I mean, basically everyone in the galaxy ever had Gozantes.
Ready for command.
They're one of the most common ships
Charging generator.
for anything, and a lot of different groups militarize them.
Ready to deliver. Destroyer ready. Wheel with them. Locking on target. Fixing course. Stop that. Destroy the Techno-Union ships.
Last year being 2020. I didn't really use much Twitch much for a lot of the year. But towards the end I did start doing like these recordings on Twitch. I think like most of the episodes of Empire at War stuff I recorded live on Twitch for a
Choose
good
your
part of the year.
reinforcements.
Or a good part of the last part of the year. Bring down some 5-0 first.
Coordinates
Maximum unit
received.
capacity.
Some more 5-0 first.
Support fire ready. Going in tight. 1, 2, 3.
You know what?
Online.
Let's actually use this as a transport.
Should have surrendered by now.
You will be more trouble.
Alright, to the landing pad.
Defensive positions. On the wall.
Think you can bully a Jedi? You're in for some trouble.
Lock it down.
Pop out here.
This is Skywalker on site at the
Alright, I think we're gonna have to back off.
I sense conflict within
And here.
Reinforcements en route.
Dark side is so strong. It's like I'm drowning in it.
Okay. Rex, get back there.
Situation.
Anakin, you're gonna protect that.
Ignore one
We're gonna have to heal this.
Repair station constructing. Bombing run available.
Rex, can you actually go on a mission this way?
Complete.
A solo mission?
You're not the only one who's strong in the force. The force is strong with this one. Got an idea, but it's risky. Nobody told me it was gonna be this.
Alright.
I'm guessing this isn't one of those situations where we
Beginning
are out
construction.
last chance. Well, it isn't that to go for this mistake. Really? Give in to you.
Drop them. Rex, get up there.
Our base is under attack.
Should be fine.
Skywalker on site.
Construction complete.
And it gets everywhere.
There we go. I have not played any Force Unleashed 2 DLCs, no.
You're not fooling around.
I have not ever finished Force Unleashed 2.
We've captured an abandoned sensor array.
Y-Wing here. Computers locked on target.
I'm probably going to be playing Force Unleashed 2 on the channel at some point, but that'll be my first time finishing the game. 'Cause I don't think I did finish it when I played through it on my own when it came out.
Surrendered by now. Nobody told me it was gonna be this.
Alright, you go there. Rex, how are you doing? I mean, they're just B1s. You should be fine. Okay, let's go kill that.
Force is strong.
You can stop there. Get in there. Get in there.
Force is strong with this one.
Are you just stuck on a fucking turret? Is that what this is? Yeah.
Fun. Not the only one who's strong in the force. Well, you said not to wander off. Think more as a comment. Shouldn't have made me angry.
Anakin.
I heard you were looking for
Get
a
out of
Jedi.
there.
Always be on the move, people. I will stop you. No problem.
Rip. Anakin's dead. Well, we saved the galaxy. Okay, get over here, Rex.
We've locked the abandoned sensor array.
The Jedi have not been making out well in this playthrough. There were changes to the infantry that had some negative effects on the Jedi's survivability overall. So we are going to have to do some reworks to Jedi in the future. Like, their stats didn't change, but because the infantry changed, it ended up as like a stealth nerf to them. So at some point in the future, there'll be more of a focus. Well, probably in the .1 development cycle, dedicate some time to giving him some buffs for that.
What's that covering fire? Feeling far.
Alright, we...
Autogun ready to go.
Well, let's go back there, and then here's one that we prepared earlier.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Defensive positions. Autogun ready to go. Falling shot. Going in sight.
Okay, Rex, get back up there.
Bombing run available.
Form up.
Alright, Rex, you're gonna be standing up here now.
They're gonna wrap up here first.
And... I think we just gotta kill the barracks. They might retreat after we kill all the structures.
Bombardment available.
On the wall. Nothing to move.
We've secured an abandoned sensor array.
Autoguns online.
Yeah, poor Charlie.
I got you.
We got to play with Sam Witwer, which was really fucking cool. But
Going in tight. With you, trooper. Like we drilled.
Charlie went and embarrassed himself.
Made it. Settle in.
And Rhino?
Load army! What's that covering fire? Move forward. Autogun ready to go. Defensive position.
Alright, we got Dara. Cost us an Anakin. But what is it? Like, Anakin's not an important
Planetary
character
control
anyways.
Achieved.
So who cares? Alright, we are going to go for Tibrin. And that'll probably be our last for the episode.
Hey, check your back.
Construction complete.
We actually, like, this fleet can move up into... into this area. Let's send it to up.
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay. What? Why is Delso here? How did you get here? Why are you invading Tibrin?
Transport reporting in.
Now it means we have to come back, or Woostry, not Tibrin. We're invading Tibrin.
Prepare for jump to hyperspace.
They're messing up my flow. We're basically going to have all their hero sets alone over the planets. Like, this probably means that we're going to come across some ground forces on Tibrin.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, we lost Krakatoa and Pew Pew at you.
Construction complete.
Check your back.
But these
Construction
guys,
complete.
we can send
Construction complete.
this way. We don't want to send them north anymore. About to invade Trasi.
Tactical battle imminent.
Ooh, we have a going 3 here. Do we have a hypervelocity gun? We do. Alright. We have a hypervelocity gun and a capital shipyard. Maybe we'll be able to hold on this. And this will probably end up being the last battle of the episode then.
Reinforcements en route.
Let's kill the recusant. Because if we can kill the recusant, they're going to jump
Reinforcements en
a
route.
Lucrehulk in on top of the Golans, I think.
Give me a target.
Reinforcements en route.
Cruiser here.
Reinforcements en route.
Reporting in. Roger that. Ready for attack.
And
orders.
I'd be
At
okay
your
with that.
command.
Like, it'd be in here alone.
Space station under attack.
Like, I think this is a winnable battle.
I'm on them. Ready to commence.
At your command.
Awaiting your orders, sir. Your orders, General.
Holding fire for
Clear the
maximum effect.
Warm up. Negative, sir. Yes,
I
General.
prefer that the Venator wasn't tanking it. I was kind of hoping he'd be on the other side.
Reinforcements en route.
Transmission from the command center. Give me a target. Ready for attack orders.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Okay.
Cruiser, standing by. Training weapons on target. Aye.
I don't think we're even going to lose shields on the Venator.
Our target priority is the laser cannon.
So we'll be able to kill the Lucrehulks all on their own.
Awaiting orders. Yes, Admiral.
Decoding transmission.
We will lose one of the Dreadnoughts. No one cares.
Ready for action.
Cannons loaded. Clearing the waters.
Alright, hopefully we'll be able to
Station ready.
take out the weapons on this side. There we go.
Hypervelocity gun available.
HV gun on there.
Orbital command available.
Ready to commence. Cannons charged.
Reinforcements en route.
We'll crush those scum.
At your command. Receiving message.
Engines idling. Awaiting your orders, sir.
Alright. Hopefully we'll start getting the shields back. I should have just held on to the HV gun for the next
Ready for action.
one.
Target acquired.
Reinforcements en route.
Locked on.
Oh well,
Space
we'll just
station is under attack.
keep shooting.
Blow something up. You got the captain. Locking on target. You've got one on
Station ready.
I don't think it'll be enough for us to lose.
Orbital
We are
command
starting to
available.
get
Open fire.
some back. Alright, let's switch targeting over to the fighters.
all power
So
diverting
we'll
to
still
weapons.
take some of their shit out, but not that much.
Ready for attack orders.
We want to keep this alive for a little bit longer.
They won't hold up heading for attack
At
coordinates.
your command.
I don't know that I have a favorite Thrawn moment offhand.
Receiving message.
The enemy doesn't stand a chance.
No, I think it is better to end this faster because that one's going to be coming in.
Ready for action.
Hypervelocity gun available.
One kill.
Space station under attack.
Blasting target. They won't hold up much longer. Blasters charged.
Station ready. Locking on target.
Give me a target.
Orbital command available.
At your command. Targeting at maximum firepower.
Right, the Golan 2 isn't going to be able to help us.
At your command.
I'm really just concerned about the
Priority is the laser
lack of shields that we're going to have.
Receiving message. Target locked.
Ready to commence. Yes, General.
Alright. Next one's going to be coming in.
Decoding transmission.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
For fuck's sake. It,
Awaiting
Space
your
station
orders, sir.
damaged.
mm,
Be a target.
Holding fire for
thank you,
maximum
Flegel, for
effect.
another
Taking
10
out the
gifted
launch
subs. twice in one stream. Very appreciated.
Ready for action.
Ready for attack orders.
During a very rough battle.
Charged. We need to destroy it.
Station ready.
I'm pulling out.
Orbital command available.
There's too many of them. Watch your flanks. At your command. As you wish, Commander.
At your
That is
command.
much more epic than the battle.
Receiving message. Torpedo launchers are offline.
Yeah, if they just focus down the Venator, then maybe. But we got nothing. I think for that, for those gifted subs, we'll have to do at least one more battle here. We'll take Tibrin as a victory lap for
Construction complete.
those. I don't know how obvious it's been, but I am fighting falling asleep. Not because I'm bored by my own stream, though the result is probably everyone else getting bored from my own stream, but because I've been sleeping like super poorly. So I've been like going to bed at what I think is a reasonable time. Then I will fall asleep for maybe 3 hours, thinking I'm really tired. And then I'll wake up, it's like, oh no, that's all you get. And then I just end up like napping in the afternoon for another 3 hours. But then that makes me too tired to go to sleep properly again later. So it's a vicious cycle of insomnia. Is there still the sensor back there?
Choose your
Right,
reinforcements.
we always want some artillery.
Reinforcements en route.
Get some ATRTs.
Watch those wrist rockets. That's more like it. Took a while. Stay with the squad.
We've secured an abandoned sensor array.
There we go. Got ourselves the sensors. So many crab droids. Just all over the place.
Maximum unit capacity.
Alright, you guys can get into the battle now too.
Unit destroyed.
Turret ready. Turret online. Hey, check your
Go in a bit more. This is the bulk of their forces. What do they actually have here? Just the local corporate headquarters.
Unit destroyed.
We might... Let's just bomb this. Yeah, I think that's the right thing to do. Bomb this and use the orbital bombardment on the structure. We could have killed all this stuff, but we might save ourselves a couple clones by doing this.
Auto gun ready to go.
This will give us a nice forward base. We can move the artillery up. Then we can have a little bit more patience.
Destination is acknowledged.
You and me.
Ahead to that position.
There we go. We'll take out that with the artillery. We'll just let that happen. And we'll nuke this now.
Bombardment available.
Okay. And Cody and Rex get a command bonus. They do have a command bonus. You can... Anything up here is a command bonus. It also says in their tooltips what their tier is. But if you see this orange thing, like the orange aura kind of emanating from stuff, that means they give a command bonus. No, we don't need to go up there. It's just a couple battle droids left. So you guys are fine. Let's hit the lats over here.
No targets. Sir.
Bombing run available.
Yes, sir. Right on schedule.
Copy. Gold Squadron commencing attack.
Yes. Wait, what's that?
Alright, in we go. Kill those battle droids. Especially the super battle droids. They're the threats.
Yes, sir.
We missed everything. Alright, into this last little company. Or last little squad.
Yes, sir. No targets.
Got him. Alright. So, I think that's going to do it for this episode, as well as for the stream. So, for those watching on both Twitch and YouTube, thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series so far. We are getting into the end stages of it. There's still a fair amount of planets left, but we're getting to the point where where we're only going to be kind of focusing in one direction, which is usually where things pick up a fair bit. Because I think we're down to, 30 planets that they have? The CIS has 32 planets. They've made some gains in the north here, but we're going to be able to kind of push out with each of these fleets soon, especially because we've got Parry this just sitting here on Dathomir. What I kind of want to do is move Talon's fleet up to Agamar, move Parry this up to Kutrick, and kind of clean out whatever we can, because we're still going to be moving on the east side with this fleet and what is now Aayla Secura's ground force. We're going to be going south with Wheeler, which means that Ramus Antilles' fleet can kind of leave, probably. We might even just go for Mustafar with Ramus while we go for Ryloth with Wheeler. And then Ramus can probably take Utapau, and we'll send Wheeler either to Hypori or way up to the north. But we're getting to the point where we're going to be able to kind of advance on all fronts. So, hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. That'll mean we are going to be planning out what we're going to be doing next. We've got the New Republic playthrough going on, and we're going to have the Empire of the Hand playthrough coming back pretty soon. So we do have those going at least, but I do want to make sure we get at least one CIS playthrough during the 1.1 development cycle. But thanks again for watching. We'll talk about that more next time. Bye, everyone.